See some of those muscles. Come on, man. All right. So what is going on, Lauren? How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Doing good. All right. Well, first thing I want to do is thank you for taking the time to do this client spotlight with us and sharing some of your insights on your transformation and your story because everyone's transformation and story is unique, and I'm glad to get to hear. Well, I know a lot about it, but hey, maybe we'll get some additional insight on it. So, first question is how does it feel now that you have lost 32 pounds, 11.3% body fat, and over 30 plus inches off your body? How does it feel?
It feels great. I feel a lot better about myself. I have a lot more confidence. Um, I literally just feel better. I sleep better. I have more energy. I'm less tired. So it's it's amazing, and I feel like when you get to an unhealthy spot in your life, it's really hard to remember how you felt when you were healthy because it's such a slow transition to that point.
All right, and you probably don't even realize it happens until you're all the way on the other end that you don't want to be.
Yep, yep.
So that's actually a good transition into my next question. So how did it feel before you lost the weight and made this transformation? Like when you very first started, how were you feeling? How were you feeling like as far as energy and all that stuff? But about yourself.
hmm Well, my way of life was different. I would eat healthy, which wasn't healthy, and I really
I like the
didn't know how
quotes.
much I was eating. And I'd come home from work tired. I wouldn't feel like working out, and then I would be craving something, so I just ate whatever I craved. And I really did. I felt bad about myself. I've really, one of the biggest reasons for losing weight is, my mom, is a little bit overweight, and we have the exact same body type. And as you get older, it's really hard to lose the weight. So I wanted to kind of get a head start on it, and I got a lot of people would ask me if I was pregnant, because that's where I carry all my weight.
Uh,
And so after about being asked that 22 times, finally I decided, yep, I think I need to lose some weight.
so you have the exact number. You said 22. You didn't say like
Exactly.
you didn't say like 10 or 20 or you didn't even say like an even number. It was 22 times. All right, so clearly that was bothering you, and so I guess enough was enough, and at that point you were like, all right, let's figure out something to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so were you doing any working out at all? Were you doing anything to stay in shape, even occasionally, before you started coming in and working at a Max Impact?
Yeah, it would just be occasional. It wouldn't be anything consistent. And even when I did work out, I could not push myself like I needed to be pushed, for sure.
Okay. Well, when you were pushing yourself back then, did you think you were pushing yourself enough, or did you know you needed some more?
Um, well, when I was fit, because there was a point in time where I was really active and I went to the gym a lot, and I would watch, bodybuilders, how they trained. And I always wondered how they get to the level they get to, and it didn't seem like what I was doing was getting me anywhere different. So I knew I needed to do something different, but um, I hadn't really done group fitness, and to be honest with you, couldn't afford personal training, so I never really explored that opportunity then.
I got you. So now that you're doing group fitness, what's your opinion on
I will never not do group fitness.
it?
Uh, Actually, that's the number one thing I tell everybody. It's been such a huge part of my success. I feel everybody needs it. Everybody needs it. I think it's great that the classes there are all women because it takes a lot of those excuses out of it to do group fitness. And I just the atmosphere. We do try and help each other. And when we go in there, you go in with the mindset, we're here to work out. We're here to work hard and inspire others, and not some of those catty things that sometimes can be brought into the mix. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, I tell everybody group fitness or get even a friend, somebody to come with you, so that, because I think a lot of it is we keep each other accountable. If I don't show up on Saturday, Jerry and Susie are like, well, we thought you were coming to the 8 a.m. class. Where were you? So,
Exactly.
and then
I
when,
love it.
next Saturday, if you don't feel like coming, that sticks in your mind. So it's really been a huge part of my success.
I love it. I love it. So that camaraderie and definitely non-caddy around here. We don't accept that. That's not an
No.
option. So awesome. And I appreciate you, being a part of it, because I know there's people that hold you accountable, but I also know that you are out there holding other people accountable and pushing them to be their best. And I think the collective energy of the group brings
Hmm.
everyone to be their best. It brings everyone to a championship level, and that's what our program is all about. So before you started working out and coming to our boot camps, what were some of the biggest obstacles you would say that were stopping you from coming in and working out with us?
Well, I didn't know where to go. I knew I needed to do something. I didn't know what that was. Part of my mindset at the beginning was, well, I was already knew that just joining a gym wasn't gonna get me where I needed to get. And actually, somebody just told me about a member there and how she had such great success and she looked great. And so that's when I was like, well, I'm just gonna just show up and give it a try. And
Yeah,
so that was really the main thing, was not really knowing where to start.
I got you.
So yeah.
I got you. And now you're that transformation client that other people are talking about, that I'm sure other people are going to find out and, hey, come in and give us a shot. So it's not just about coming in and doing workouts. There's a lot of other things that you have done. I can even tell that your mindset and the way that you think about things, the way that you approach things, has changed. And obviously, the way you eat has changed. I remember when you first started, I heard a lot about Jimmy John's.
Since I had Jimmy John's, I will say that.
So tell me a little bit about how your diet has changed. How was your diet before you started, and how's your diet now? Because that's a huge part of it. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, I would typically just ate 3 meals, and they would be big meals, and I was not watching how much I was actually putting into my body. I did try and stay away from the processed stuff, but I mean, I was just eating, 2,500, $3,000 or 3,000 calories daily, and then if I was a real bad girl, I mean, it'd be up in the 4,000. So I mean, doing that often, I mean, there's no question you're not. I mean, you're going to gain weight. And now I'm just so consistent on, logging my food, because I want to know. I want to know how many calories I ate that day. And to be honest with you, I'm in a mindset now that your body doesn't need that many calories to get along. And actually, water filling is amazing. That's an excellent technique that I've picked up through this journey. And so counting the calories, what's in my calories, and cheating a lot less. I haven't had Jimmy John's. I mean, there's not, you can only cheat so much, and
And
so that's the
yeah,
diet had. I always knew that was a big part of it, but I mean, my Fitness Pal was a real godsend. I mean, that app is just amazing. I recommend that to everybody, because you have to have your eyes open to that. You really, really do.
absolutely. And I'm not. You've put the nail in the coffin, or hit the nail on the head, whatever analogy you want to use. We preach that like over and over and over again. And for those that are watching this, My Fitness Pal is a great tool for tracking everything that you eat and holding you accountable to what you're putting in your body. Because working out is one part of it, but holding yourself accountable to what you're putting in your body is huge, as far as actually getting results and making progress. Because obviously eating 4,000 calories or more, you probably agree with me, isn't going to get it done.
No, no. That's exactly correct. You better be burning off 3,000 of them.
All right, so two last questions, and then I'm gonna let you go. So based on your transformation, how has your life changed?
It's changed a lot. I feel good, and I feel good that hopefully I can help other people lose weight. Just by some of the things I've learned, and it's definitely something. I've learned a lot about what I can do about healthy eating habits, how we psychologically get attached to food. And at first, exercise, I would only do boot camp, and through the challenges, I've added more cardio. And now I literally can't sit down. Like, sitting down sucks for me. I hate it. Relaxing to me is exercising, as crazy as that sounds. I just get too bored sitting down. So I've just really enjoyed life. I want to do more stuff outside. I feel, a lot confident and stronger to do it. So hopefully, I can help other people do what I've done.
Awesome, fantastic. And I know it actually wasn't too long ago that you ran. Was it?
Half marathon.
It was a half marathon, right? So would you have ever imagined doing that? Way back when you first started. Yeah, so that's awesome. That's awesome. So last question for you that I have, and this is just to kind of give some tips from your perspective for the people watching this video and wondering how they can transform their body just like you did. What advice would you give them?
I would say this doesn't happen overnight. It's taken me a year to even get to this point, and even actually into this mindset. I mean, at first oh my gosh, I can only eat this many calories and I can only cheat one time a week. How am I going to do that? But when you slowly get into that, it becomes natural. It literally changes your mind. When you try and eat 4,000 calories of junk, you will feel like junk. And so I just say,
Agreed.
don't get upset. It may take 1 or 2 pounds a month to get, but just think over an entire year. That's going to translate into 20, 25, 30 pounds the more muscle mass you gain. So don't think of it as it's going to take a while to get it done. It's not going to be something that's going to change, and just keep going and surround yourself by people who are going to support you. Don't go around people who are going to poo-poo exercise, or, oh my gosh, you eat vegetables, you're so boring. Get those people out of your life. Make new friends at boot camp. Do new fun things with your people at boot camp, because those are the people who are going to keep you motivated to keep going. Because, it's a lot of this is a mindset, because all those years of bad eating and not exercising. So that's my
Boom.
tip.
Boom. That was a fantastic tip. Exceeded my wildest expectations. I knew you were going to come with it, but that, I couldn't have said it better myself. So again, I want to thank you for taking the time to do this interview and sharing and giving folks an insight into your story, and really sharing with them how your transformation didn't just happen externally, that they're going to see in the before and after pictures, but it also happened internally, from your mindset to your metabolism and all those other things that have made you successful. Very bright mind, I tell you. So anyway, congratulations, and thanks again for doing this interview.
Thank you.